Yeah, so there's people who actually like Diablo 3 more than 2. These people would be known as raging spastics. Because 2 is fucking great. It's got a really oppressive and bleak and dreary atmosphere to it. The graphics are very, well, especially the upgraded ones. They're very sharp and detailed. You can actually see what armor you're wearing now. And if you drop shit on the floor, you can actually differentiate and say, oh, right, that's a charm. Ah, okay, I see. That's what the potions look like. Yeah, so 3 is basically baby's first Diablo. It's World of Warcraft in an isometric viewpoint with shitty, giant, colorful characters, poor writing, and extremely linear levels. Like you could say Diablo 2 is linear, even though it's one of the first games that started that whole random generated terrain bullshit. But basically 3 just feels like, okay, now we talk to this guy. Okay, now we go here. Okay, now we have to go here. Basically World of Warcraft. And I never understood the appeal of that game whatsoever. I don't understand how children didn't end up being fed and shit because of that game. I understand if your kids died from Diablo 2. I totally understand. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, it's Diablo 2. Whereas World of Warcraft, it's like, what are you, a fucking idiot? How the hell did you have kids in the first place? Yeah. I never understood it. It was the most boring, tedious shit. Just grinding in a forest and hitting wolves and shit to get nothing. Because I don't care about the next quest. What's the point? Yeah, so Diablo 2 is basically crack cocaine in the game. I should have fucking Anon meetings for it and shit. Are you here for the cocaine sniffing, are you, mate? No! I need a 300 fucking level armor, okay? I'm fucked up because I can't get one. Yeah. I'm gonna keep playing. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ghost Runner is a piece of shit. It's one of those games where it just frustrates the living hell out of you, out of trial and error. It's not actually fun though. I understand games like Returnal. I keep talking about it, but that's the gameplay loop is fun. This is complete and utter fucking garbage. Look, Mirror's Edge kinda worked with the parkour in the first person, but this is fucking horrible, man. So I couldn't get past the point where there's like 3 guys, and I'm apparently a ninja who's meant to dodge auto-aim bullets, but that's pretty much asking too much from me because, yeah, sorry, I can't do that. I'm not very good at dodging auto-aimed bullets at my fucking head in mid-air. Yeah, so it's one of those games where, okay, you have to play it a certain way because we're autistic. No, you can't differentiate from the way we want you to play it. No, stupid, and they smack your hand. No, that's not how you play it. Same with Sekiro. That's why I never got into that fucking game. Oh no, don't play like Dark Souls. Oh no, don't play it the way you want to with dodge and rolls and shit, and going underneath motherfuckers' legs and stabbing them in the butt. No, you got to parry in a certain very particular way. Okay, fuck those games. Fuck them in the ass. So I don't like any game that makes you say, like, purposefully just go, all right, this is how you have to play it. That's fucking ridiculous, man. It's a complete and utter joke. So, Ghost Runner was shit. Battlefield, I just tried that yesterday, is the most bland fucking experience I've had in a Battlefield game ever. I never had that sense of, oh wow, this is fucking boring. Look, just make Bad Company 3 already, because that's all we fucking want, god damn it. Because I had like good characters, the destructive environments and shit. But see, the main thing was the maps were small enough to have impact with like a certain amount of players with the destruction. So it seemed more intense than it was because of just the well-made maps. It was very like tightly contained. Even though some maps were big, it didn't feel like an age to get to your objective, right? The thing with the new Battlefield is the maps are way too fucking big. As you're playing it, you can almost like see EA saying to themselves, oh, hey, let's rip off Call of Duty's Modern Warfare's fucking, the large-scale war mode, whatever the fuck it is. It's the one people don't play. And the irony is they actually ripped off Battlefield basically conquest mode Call of Duty. So it's like, okay, so now Battlefield is ripping off Call of Duty where it was ripping off Battlefield, and they just did a shit job of it. It's like, what the fuck? And then you're playing it, it's like 128 players. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like there's only 20 players on the map, even if it claims that there's 64 on each side. It didn't seem like that at all. If you cut the maps in half, if you put in less retarded characters, for some reason I was playing as a 75-year-old woman in Battlefield. Okay, EA, that's very it's very progressive of you, even though it's fucking stupid, and that's the reason why I stopped watching fucking Walking Dead, because Carol started jumping around doing fucking flips and shit, taking out 20 guys at a time, and with a fucking smug look on her face. Wouldn't you be complaining about your fucking osteoporosis, you stupid old fuck? Yeah, so you've got that shit, and then, it's 2042. Like, I know it's not that far into the goddamn future, but look, I want mech suits and fucking mechs running around. Look, if you had access to the Titanfall 2 engine, which you motherfuckers made, how about you incorporate that into Battlefield and make it even more futuristic? Wouldn't that have been fun? Yeah, so you think, okay, it's going to just be, all these mechs and drones and shit, but all it ends up being is like little robo-dogs chasing you with the minigun turret on top of their back. I didn't see anything else futuristic. The guns seem pretty normal. There's no freaking laser guns, and it's just really bland. I canceled my pre-order because it's like, I'm not going to like sit there and play this for fucking 200 hours to level up to something that's like another just a ordinary weapon. If it had something like, okay, you can progress yourself into a mech because of your ranking or whatever it is, that would have been good. Would have been some incentive to keep playing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking deal with Battlefield anymore. Like, it's to the point where while I was playing, I was just thinking about fucking Battlefield 4, because that game still fucking holds up, and it's a shame that a lot of people never got to play that game because they were too busy fucking playing ADD Call of Duty. Because the whole thing is, if you can't play, it's because you're not competent enough to play in a team. It's as simple as that. You have no competency in playing in a goddamn team. What else was there? Yeah, so Far Cry 6 is coming out today. As long as the gunplay and the environments and blah 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 is very similar to Far Cry 5, I'll be fine. All you have to do is just add additional shit to it. I don't know what they've done to it, but it just looks like they're going to add more just like gang-related shit. Maybe have more AI hanging around with you in missions and stuff. I don't know. But the trailers look pretty piss poor. I don't really care about the fucking character. No one does. Because you know why. And yeah, if it's similar to 5 and it doesn't have like the most horrific ending on Earth like 5 did, that made fucking Mass Effect 3 players cringe and go, oh Jesus Christ, it was like one of the worst fucking endings. Yeah, if it doesn't have that shit, it'll be decent. So play that shit. Look, just get fucking Diablo 2, get fucking addicted, because I can't play freaking anything else now, because I ended up getting Death Stranding Director's Cut, I don't know why, and all this other shit, but I'm just playing Diablo 2. Go play it, it's fucking hilarious. Or, stick to Diablo 3, because you want the game to auto-level for you, and you want your hand fucking held, because you're too stupid to fucking put stats into anything you want, because you don't want to take risks, and decisions are freaking hard for you. Yeah, go play Diablo 3 then. Because you wind up having a character that's exactly like everyone else's character. It doesn't matter what class you are. It's a piece of shit. I fucking hate that game. And yeah, the fact that there's no such thing as an auction house is a bonus. There's no microtransactions. It's great going back to a game that isn't selling you something. And I remember when Diablo 3 was a thing back in 2012, after 2 months of not being able to log in, when we were actually able to play it, and people were just obsessed with the fucking auction house. So they'll play it 8 times, like all the way through, just to get a shitty sword to rip off someone and sell it to someone who's been playing it for the 20th time. What kind of spastic, how boring of a human being do you have to be able to finish that game more than fucking twice? It is fucking boring as shit. Yeah, so the other thing that's coming out is Back 4 Blood. Left 4 Dead, it never grew on me, because when it comes down to it, it had the most floaty gun mechanics ever. It feels like you're shooting an airsoft gun or a BB gun. into hordes that are just continually running towards you. There's no like intelligence to the AI or whatsoever. It's just, okay, they're running to me. Okay, now I want to go a new place. Okay, they're running to me again. There's no tactics, no nothing. It's just, okay, you gotta just be able to understand when you should reload and when you should switch to another gun. And, you know, tell your friend to go in there so the fucking zombies start attacking his ass while you fucking haul ass out of there. Yeah, but if they fix the gunplay in the new one, Back for Blood, and the AI is better and it's not just, you know, idiotic zombies just running towards you, it might be good. But apart from that, there's nothing that's really coming out that makes me go, oh shit, I really want to try that. There's not much. All these games that were supposedly fucking amazing, like Hades and that, they just turned out to be fucking vanilla tripe to me. But yeah, at least my Diablo 2 doesn't have bitch tits on Diablo. Go back to 3 and then you'll see actual big red demon tits. You know what's funny? That just kind of reminds me of what's happening these days. And it is the most like best way to sum it up. Hey, we took something that was masculine and fucking great, and we put bitch tits on it, and makes you want to fucking hate it and kill it even more. Yeah, so that's great. In fact, fuck it. I'm going to go pay $18 for the original Diablo one, just so I can get to the stage where I can hear, fresh meat, and just shit my pants.